What's good, you guys? It's your girl MishaylaMariee back again with introduce your. This is my dad. I don't know what he wants to be called or known as. What do you want to be known as?
Nothing. I don't do this kind of stuff.
He wants to be known as the daddy. Obviously we're not gonna share his name for personal reasons.
I am the daddy.
We let him think that he's the daddy, but whatever. Anyways, we're gonna do a small little Q&A, and the first I'm gonna have like a few questions. It's gonna be 10 questions, and hopefully he can answer the questions honestly, truthfully, and tell us the tea, okay? The first question is, what is something you would have wanted to tell your younger self?
Something I would have wanted to tell my younger self. I don't know. Don't worry about what people think. Just be yourself. Do your thing.
Did you worry about what people thought?
No.
Then why would you tell your younger self that?
Because that's what people used to tell me. Don't do this. What are people going to think? I don't care.
I feel like you never told me that, but mommy's told me that.
What?
To think of, like, what will people think?
I don't care what people think.
And I feel like you've never told me that. She's definitely told me that. The second question, when did you know I was your favorite child?
Who says you're my favorite?
We know.
You're all my favorites.
Okay. This is what he says because he doesn't want to hurt the other one's feelings. But he has the best time when he was with me. Yes.
I had the best time with all of you.
He's saying that to make sure he doesn't hurt you guys' feelings for the other ones. Number 3, how did and when did you fall in love with yourself?
I was always in love with myself.
Yeah, but I feel like when you're little, like, you still are getting to know yourself and learning more about yourself and, like, finding who you are as a person and, like, what you're interested in and, like, all those types of things, so.
I knew when I was in junior high school, actually, even before that, I liked me. I like hanging out with me. Because I didn't have a twin, so.
But didn't you always have friends and cousins and all those siblings?
One cousin that I hung out with most of the time, and that was James. And then my friend, Bruce. I mean, I had other friends like Baker, but Bruce and I have been friends since we were in kindergarten.
I know.
We go back like 4 flats on a Cadillac.
That's my uncle. That's crazy. But I mean, like, I don't know, like, you already knew yourself and, like, knew all about yourself, and, like, even though you had all of those weird people around you, like,
I've always been the same way you see me today.
You said you used to be mean.
Oh yeah, I was.
So what made you nicer? Having children? Having daughters?
No, I actually changed before that.
Why?
Because my attitude was gonna get me in trouble.
So kind of like me? Or you were worse?
Worse than you.
See, then why not
tell me? If you look at me the wrong way, I come sock you in the face.
Okay, so why did you always tell us not to get mad when we would get mad if people were looking at us?
Because.
You didn't want us to be like that?
Yes. Don't keep repeating the same stuff. Be different. Be better.
I'm trying. That's why we have this Q&A. Like, what? All right, next question. Who or what had the largest impact on shaping your life when you were younger and now?
I'd say my grandfathers. Actually, both of them. But really, my mother's father.
Really?
Oh, yeah, I spent a lot of time with him. I spent a lot of time with older people.
Was that your mentor? Like?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Oh, I see a lot of stuff that he taught me. A lot of stuff my dad taught me, too. But when my dad was telling it to me, I didn't think he knew what he was talking about.
I feel like we always feel like that.
But I found out that he's pretty smart. He's downright genius.
I agree. I think sometimes it depends on who the messenger is and if we're able to receive the message and how we view those people who are giving us the message.
Yeah.
Because me, you know, I have a really big ego, and I wonder where I get that from.
I don't know. You know what ego stands for?
I know, edging out God.
Edging God out.
I mean, like, all my egotistic stuff is definitely, it doesn't align with what God has set out for us and how he wants us to live our life.
Nope.
So we're working on it. We're working on it. But you said just because he taught you stuff and he was like a mentor type figure in your life, as far as like stuff that man teach you, like how a man teaches a man, or he was just influential, or
He just was a God-fearing man. If you couldn't show it to him in the Bible, it wasn't so.
oh wow, so he was super old school.
Yep.
That's cool. And what about now? Who's influential impacting your life today besides me?
Jesus.
Oh,
And I also look at quite a few inspirational speakers, and I take a little bit from everybody. There's no one person. I don't have a person that I say is my, how would you put that, role model. I don't pattern my life after man. I pattern my life after God.
speak on it. Yes, I love that. This is good. Next question. What is your favorite childhood memory?
All my days of fishing with my grandfather, my father, just being out on the lake, being out in the wilderness, just out there with just us
Nature.
communing in nature. Hunting. Because I hunted with my father and my dad's father. And I fished with my father and my mother's father. And my dad's father too a little bit, but not as much as with my mother's father. He fished all the time with us.
What's like the fishing lesson? Like, this is a spin-off.
Just be patient. Be patient. Don't try to rush it.
Oh, damn. As many times as I have gone fishing.
That's why I have so much patience.
I think you also have patience because you have children, and I know your wife.
I had patience before.
That's crazy. I don't know. Like, I'm currently working on my patience, so maybe I need to go fishing more.
Yeah. It's a good, relaxing sport. Get out there, recharge your battery.
Do you feel like it's relaxing and like recharging because you are connecting with nature and like grounding yourself in a sense?
Yeah, that, and you can just sit out there and think. As long as your phone don't ring.
Usually just turn your phone on. My phone is on Do Not Disturb at all times, so I don't really have those issues. Next question is, what life advice did your parents give you that stuck with you?
Life advice. Other than treat people the way you want to be treated.
I have debunked that one. Okay.
It's true though.
I mean, it is, but you know that I'm a really nice person, and I definitely used to let people, like, I used to be in a people pleaser energy phase to where
I did not say.
let me finish.
Go ahead.
To where, like, I guess I was treating people how I would want to be treated, and then it was never reciprocated, and they would treat me like however. So then I have adjusted now, and people don't like that, and it rubs them the wrong way when I treat them how they want to be treated, because they have now taught me how to treat them. So that's why I don't live my life by the golden rule anymore, because I don't know, I'm a really nice person. Like, I would want people to do so much for me and the same things that I would do for them, but it's just, that's not the world that we live in today currently, unfortunately.
But you should never do anything wanting that reciprocated. You do it because it's the right thing to do.
Yeah, but the way that I would want, this golden saying is treat people the way that you want to be treated. So like the way that I want to be treated is like with respect, with like, I don't know, like lovingness, and like you're thinking about me, you care about me, like you'll go and do something random, or like buy me a gift randomly because you were thinking about me. Or
If people don't respect you, then you have to let them know, I give respect and I demand my respect. You may not like me, but you gonna respect me. You just have to let people know there's boundaries. Use your voice. And I'm not saying you do it in a harsh way. You be very respectful, very nice.
Well, you know, my communication style is, it's not really nice.
Brr.
Well, it's because, like, I'm a Libra, so we don't say things in the beginning when the issue first occurs. We wait, and we wait, and we wait some more, and then it, like, boils over, and then we're like, ah! You know.
See, that's one of those things that my dad taught me.
What?
Never let a monkey get on your back, because he might get on there and want to ride a while. So you get him right off. So
I feel like
you let people know up front what you're gonna take and what you will not take, and you don't let people disrespect you.
So you mean like straight in the beginning, if they do something that I don't like, I should tell them?
Yep.
And I mean, like, now I do, because I've had to learn this, and my boyfriend has definitely, he's been coaching and mentoring in that aspect of, like, you know, you need to communicate before you start popping off. Because then it's like, if people think that you're okay with this type of behavior, it's going to continue. And it's only going to get worse. So, I don't know. Yeah, maybe I need to go back to that life lesson, the golden rule.
Yeah, it works.
Are people nice to you because you're nice to them?
Yep.
And I recently learned that there's a difference between being nice and being a good person. Just because you're nice doesn't mean you're a good person.
That's true.
That's crazy. That's so true. So I'm not nice, but I guess I'm a good person. Most days. Next question. Who in your family did you feel the most attached to?
My mom.
Why? Just because she's your mom?
Because she was always there and we always talked. I mean, my dad and I, we had a very good relationship. We were more like brothers than we were father and son. But my mother was always there.
Yeah, she was a stay-at-home mom. That's the life I'm trying to live.
She was always there. Took us to school, picked us up.
That's so cute. She didn't drive, though.
Yeah, she did.
She did?
Yeah.
I don't know why I thought she didn't drive.
She drove. She could drive.
That's cool.
Until I started driving, then I told her she didn't know how to drive.
That's mean.
And then I would drive.
Why were you so mean?
I wasn't mean. I didn't say it in a mean way.
What'd you say?
You know, just to give me them keys, you don't know how to drive.
And she just laughed.
Okay, give me the keys. And she sit in the passenger seat
That's
and I
so
drive.
crazy. Aww. That's so cute. What was your favorite food, like your favorite childhood food? Like
Macaroni and cheese.
And your mom made it?
Mm-hmm.
Did you only like hers, or did you like your aunts and uncles and?
It's my mom. Nobody else made it like her.
Well, you like my mom's.
Cause she make it similar to my mom's. The only difference is she put onions in there. My mom didn't put onions, and my mom didn't use those big elbow macaroni.
She used the small ones.
Mm-hmm.
Well, my mom uses the big ones because it gets more of the cheese sauce in there.
I like the big ones.
I do too. And was that a change that you told her to make, or did
No, that's what her mom did.
Oh wow.
I liked her mother's too, because she make it just like her mother did.
You think I should start making my macaroni and cheese like that?
It's up to you.
To keep the recipe?
I like it. I don't eat it.
Now, when I make the macaroni and cheese like that, people compliment it more. Now, when I make my own version of the macaroni and cheese, people are like, oh, it's good. But it's not like, oh my God, it's so good. Every single time I make that version, they're like, oh my God, this is so good.
Everybody loved it.
That's interesting. Okay. What is something that you looked forward to as a child?
Christmas.
Christmas?
Mm-hmm. And all the cakes and pies.
Someone that doesn't like cakes and pies.
We didn't get it often.
Really?
Yep, but at Christmas, you knew you were going to have a bunch of different cakes, a bunch of different pies. You're going to have all that Christmas candy. You're going to have nuts. You're going to have oranges and apples.
So you guys had a full feast.
Oh, yeah. Holidays, we ate good.
That's crazy.
We ate good all the time, but just those days we actually had dessert and all of that stuff that went with it. It wasn't just dessert for one day. This went on for days.
Oh.
You get up and have potato pie for breakfast.
You guys didn't get that all the time?
Mm-mm.
Growing up, I got whatever I wanted, so...
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I know. If you could go back, would you still give your children whatever they
I
wanted?
did not give you guys whatever you wanted.
Then how did we get whatever we
Because
wanted?
your mama gave that to you. I believed that you have boundaries. This is what we're having. You don't give a whole bunch of different options. Because when you give people a whole lot of options, they don't know what decision to make. So you narrow it down so they can make a decision.
Yeah, but I knew what decision to make. I didn't like Brussels sprouts. I would eat everything else. I would eat those pieces of codfish with lemon pepper seasoning and some steamed broccoli. Like, that was good. I think also me and Brianna do not eat that many sweets. Like, we don't really care about...
Yeah, you guys just ate the icing off the German chocolate cake.
Yeah, nobody really cares about the... We don't need all of that. We need real food, sustainability. So I feel like y'all did good in that aspect.
That's because Brianna didn't even know what candy was. We had candy in the house all the time, but she didn't eat it. She didn't know what it was till my sisters introduced her to chocolate.
Why did they do that?
Don't know. Should I go tell them they can get that in there if they take it out the box?
I guess. Well, let's do the last question. What advice do you have for the future generations to come when it comes to any life decisions, parenting, etc.? It can be more than one.
With parenting, I think that you should sit down with your children and explain why you tell them different things. I didn't do that with my children until later on after they were all up and big, but I learned that once you tell a person no, not to do something, in their minds they think you're trying to keep them from having fun. But if you explain why you're saying it, why you telling them no, why you tell them not to do certain things, then that gives them more information and they can make an informed decision. That's one thing that I would do differently if I, my younger self. I would explain more.
Okay. And what about life decisions?
Just go out and live your life. You can't live somebody else's. And you cannot live for your parents. You have to live for you. So you do what you think is best for yourself. And go out and make as much money as you can, as soon as you can, and learn how to continue that process. So that no matter what happens, if somebody take all your money, you know what to do to get it back again. And don't be afraid to take risk. Because you gotta risk it to get the biscuit.
So that's the life advice you have for us.
Yep.
I feel like that's good. And I definitely agree with your parenting style.
But don't explain things to your children. Give it to them in a parable. Let them learn it on their own. You're teaching them how to fish.
Pretty much. But like I told you, why are we teaching in riddles, honey? I'm slow. Them riddles didn't come till later. And then all the Rubik's Cube pieces started puzzling together. And I'm like, oh my God, this is what he meant. I would literally be in a business meeting like, this is what he meant.
Yep.
That's crazy.
But you got it.
Barely.
No. You got it. It's in there.
Oh my God.
It's all in there. Everything I've ever told you is in there.
It's like you did computer programming. And honestly, I don't really listen to people like that. I tried to do the things that my parents wanted me to do. It was too much. Y'all was asking for a little too much. I was like, I love y'all, but you guys have 2 other children. They could do it. They got you. Don't worry. They'll do the things that you want them to do.
I'm interested to see how they gonna get that TV in there.
I'll be the outlier. But yeah, that's good. I think if I could give you a piece of advice, you know, be a little more connected with your emotions. I feel like you're such a man. Like, it's okay to be gentle and soft and loving and cookie crumbling. And
That ain't me.
I know, but like, we can get you there.
No, you won't.
You don't have to be so like machismo and like it's okay to be like soft and fluffy,
No.
like a marshmallow.
Machismo.
Why though? Like, I don't understand. Is it just like what you were taught, or
Where I come from.
you just feel like as a man you have to always maintain that strongness?
Yep, I'm the one that have to go out and make it happen.
I mean, but you could be soft with me because now I've taken on some of those traits of like being very like,
This guy gonna get my way. Nope.
I don't know. I feel like if you would have showed me the nice, sweet, loving, and I feel like mommy's not like that either. She's very like, she's strong. That lady is very, very strong.
She is.
So I'm like, one of y'all needs to be the soft one.
No.
Yes, because you
Why
guys.
is he looking? Does he know you or something?
No, they're just nosy. But now, like, I feel like you guys like have raised very strong children, like strong, independent children.
That's what it's all about.
Yeah, but I don't know. For me, I'm hyper independent, and I'm trying to unlearn that. So I feel like we could have had a little more, you know, sensitivity with me. I'm very sensitive, but I hide it.
Nobody needs to see that.
Why not? I'm a girl.
I mean, you gotta be sensitive, crying all the time.
I cry all the time.
Yeah.
I was crying when I wrote these questions.
Suck it up. Shake it off.
Why?
That's what I taught you.
I know, but
I was talking about that the other day.
I'm a girl. I don't have to be like hardcore.
So I told you when you fell and had your teeth bleed, just shake it off. You'll be all right.
But now in situations like where I want to cry, I don't cry because I'm like, oh, you have to be hard for yourself.
Yes. Be strong.
Yeah, but I'm a girl. I could have my man to be strong for me. Like, it's fine. It's normal.
What if he can't be strong for you?
He can.
Well, what if he can't be strong for you because he can't be strong for himself?
I don't think we're gonna have that problem. He can be strong.
That's what you say.
He got this. I want to see him cry, but we haven't seen that yet. I want to see it. I love to see men cry. That sounds so bad, but like, I love to see men cry.
Come here, buddy.
It's so interesting.
Now, why would he put the hood on when he went in the store?
People are weird. But anyways, I guess we should end this here. But yeah, that's the advice I would give you. Be more softer. You know, it's okay to be softer and in touch with your emotions.
I am in touch with it.
And share your business with your children.
Share what business?
I'm so nosy. Well, anyways, we're gonna end this video here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed Daddy's presents. We'll call him that because, yeah, that's what he wants to be called.
Because I am the daddy.
Anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed this, and I'll see you on the flip side. Deuces.